Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your 2023 Tarot Birth Card reading. This will be a reading for the people born under the card of the Lovers or the Devil. I have posted a video on how to calculate your annual card, so if you've not done it, I suggest that you do so, as it will give you the overall energy for the year, because I'm going to be using a spread that's going to look at the 4 quarters individually. So I hope that you are all well and that December has been treating you well so far. And without further ado, let's get cracking. So I'm going to pull out 4 energies, one for each quarter, and then I will clarify with the tarot. And if you want to connect with the energies of my deck, now is the time to do so. So take a couple of deep breaths. So what do my querents born under the Devil and the Lovers card need to hear for their highest good for 2023, please? Oh, well, there we go. Okay, so your energy for the first quarter, which is January, February, March, we have 20 ghosts. Then we have for the second quarter, April, May, June, we have the energy of Mischief, card 31. Let me push my tarot deck so we have more space. Let me put my crystal here. Then the third quarter, July, August, September, we have card 35, Perspective. And the fourth quarter, October, November, December, we have card 34, Observation. Alright, let me put this away and grab the tarot. So can you clarify those energies for my querents, please? Okay, I think that's about right. So with the energy of ghosts, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. With the energy of Mischief, we have the Hermit, Major Arcana, and the Nine of Cups. So you got 2 nines next to each other, that's beautiful. And the King of Wands. With Perspective, we have Judgment, that's very apt, big energy. The Death card, another big energy. And the Knight of Pentacles, beautiful. And then with the energy of Observation, we get the Nine of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Beautiful. Okay, so you start the year with the energy of ghosts. Now this is a card that talks about memories. It talks about the things we've not yet successfully released sometimes. Being haunted by something, whether we've lost someone, whether a relationship has ended, you know, in 2022 for instance. It's something that we may not have completely resolved, we may not have completely gained the insight we were supposed to gain from it, and so it comes back to haunt us, and it will need to get dealt with, because otherwise it's going to keep on coming back. You know, you compartmentalize it, and then out of nowhere, when you drop your guard a little bit, it comes back out again. It's that kind of energy. So that's how you start the year. And this is coming with the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. So I am getting the energy of resistance with the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands being fire energy, passion, desire, is a card of standing your ground and not giving up. It's, generally speaking, it's a card that says, go for it, push, and so on and so forth, do not give up. But I'm getting the energy of resistance. It's something that you're refusing to let go of, because there is a brand new direction coming your way with this Page of Pentacles. The page represents news, messages, but also new direction. Now, we're dealing with Pentacles energy, coins energy, so this is to do with the physical realm. So it's to do with either your home, your work life, your financial assets, career, business, whatever the case may be. And so this is a new direction, that's what the Page of Pentacles is, or it could even be a new door that's just opened with an offer, like you can get a job raise if you change offices, if you relocate, for instance. That's a very specific message for someone out there. Or, you need to go on a course in order to develop your skills, and then we will make you supervisor in your company or senior leader, whatever the case may be. And so there's this Queen of Pentacles here standing there looking at this but resisting. The Queen of Pentacles is obviously somebody who's very grounded, because she's reached that level in the Pentacles energy, and this is practical energy. So this is someone who knows how to be prosperous and abundant, someone who's done it before, who knows the value of hard work and really developing your skills. And sometimes this is an energy that can be a bit recalcitrant, that can be a little bit stubborn, because they know what to do to get what they want when they reach that level. The Queen is understanding, patience, but understanding of the suit. And so they see this brand new door opening, or this new direction, or this message that comes their way, and they're resisting it. If you look at the imagery, and it's striking me, the Queen of Pentacles is looking back, she's looking in the past, and this is the card of ghosts. So it is maybe a resistance on, how things used to be done, and you don't want the change to come. That may well be the case. The other message I'm getting is you may have had an offer very similar before, and been there, done that, and you're thinking, do you know what, no, I don't want to try that again. So take what resonates here, because that can also be that. It could be, something, a sense of deja vu is what they're saying, and you're just like, well, no, that's a ghost from the past, and I don't want to go through that again. So take what resonates. You move on to your second quarter with the energy of mischief. Now, I'm not surprised to see the Hermit, because to me it's the link between this energy we just discussed with the new one, because the energy of mischief is a very light-hearted energy. It's not a nasty energy, it's playful energy. It's talking about looking at things in a lighter way, not taking everything so seriously is the energy that I'm getting there. And so the Hermit, big energy, as a major arcana, talks about going inwards, isolating yourself a little bit from outside distractions such as social media, or always seeking the approval or even advice or opinion of others, in order to spend some time with yourself and reflect and find your own answers, because no one knows better than you what's going to be good for you. And I can see that the energy of the first quarter would put you in that kind of mode where you want to reflect, you want to decide what's good for you, as in your core, what's really going to fulfill you. And you're going to do this very successfully, because you've got this Nine of Cups and a King of Wands. Now, I believe the King of Wands represents somebody who's going to come into your life, but it may well be also your energy, which I will talk to you about in a minute. Because, okay, the King of Wands is someone who's very charismatic and attractive. Wands energy is that fire, that passion, that desire. The kings are the experts, the masters of their suit, so they know it like the back of their hands. This is somebody who is a go-getter, who attracts people naturally, very good in business, and very, very attractive. And by that I mean, they have a great sense of humor, they're charismatic, you can very easily fall head over heels for somebody like that. And they have a light-hearted way about them, which is what that energy of mischief is about. And it's coming with the Nine of Cups. Now, 9 in tarot is achievement, big number. Cups is the emotional realm. This is the wish fulfillment card. This is what your heart wanted. This is getting it all. We have a phrase in French that my nan used to say to me all the time, which is, you getting the butter and the money for the butter. You know, so that's that kind of thing. I think in English people say, you look like the cat that took the cream. Sorry, ignore my dog, she's being silly. So there is a very, very pleasurable time coming your way in the second quarter. So 9 of Cups, beautiful energy of happiness, being grateful, really feeling that you know, everything is going fine for you and things are looking up, you know, you're feeling very optimistic. That's coming from, you know, having gone within and looking at what it is that you want. Now, if this King of Wands is not somebody who's coming into your life, and again, no genders attached, right? We're talking about energies, so it can be a male or a female. But it could also be you feeling empowered. This is major boss energy. So this could well mean that, you know what you want now, and you are empowered by it. You're feeling like, I'm going to take the steps, I know what to do, I know what's going to bring me happiness, and I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to also enjoy the journey, is what they're saying to me, because that energy of mischief is, you know, as I said, looking at things in a more light-hearted way. So I feel the energy will be much lighter for you in the second quarter. And then we move on to the third quarter, which is July, August, September, and you have the energy of perspective. Now, I'm getting major hangman energy by this card because of the position of the crow. And this is looking at things from a different point of view. That's what this card is about. You know, trying to see things from somebody else's shoes is another way of saying it. So during those months, this will be something that you are being called to do. So whatever will be happening during those 3 months, you're going to have a big wake-up call with the Judgment card. Judgment and Death are major arcana, so they have a longer-term effect on your life path. And the Judgment card is a big wake-up call. It's a report card. It's you looking at something in a different way with the perspective card and shedding the old to embrace the new. It really is an energy of rebirth, big awakening, enlightenment coming your way, and this is a transformation. I mean, you've got death with it, so this is going to really transform you to your core, because death is the end of something, the definitive end of something, so that something new, better, can be reborn out of the ashes of what has just died. And that's why it's called very often the Phoenix Rising card. So death brings about a cleansing energy, clears the space for something brand new to come, and this will come as a huge wake-up call because you're looking at things from a different point of view. And this is going to open you a brand new door because you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is my favorite knight because it is the most reliable one. It's earth energy, so it's slower energy, but it is the most reliable of all of the knights. So knights, generally speaking, show that things are going to move forward or that someone's going to take action. Coins, pentacles, to do with the physical realm, very practical energy to do with your finances, your home, your job, or your career. So this could well be a job offer, or, you know, promotion, raise, whatever the case may be. This could be an offer on your house if it's for sale. This could be you purchasing a new home. It's a beautiful energy of things moving forward. This is the energy of also taking active steps and planning all of the little steps in order to get to what you want, because the Knight of Pentacles has a very clear goal in mind, and no matter how long it's going to take, he knows what to do and he has planned all of the eventualities in order to get there. That's why I say it's a very, very stable and reliable energy. It's beautiful. And this comes right after this deep awakening transformation that you will be undergoing in the third quarter. So fourth quarter, October, November, December, we have the card of observation. So you're going to be in a mood of maybe not necessarily mingling with people. Um, when we wrap up the year, there's a tendency to have lots of parties, meetings, lots of networking, whether it's at work or with families and friends, and there's a lot of pressure to see people and be sociable. You're going to feel the opposite. You're going to just want to observe. And if you do go to all of those parties and meetups, you'll be the person kind of a bit more quiet and, observing people, observing situation, very much keeping yourself to yourself. Introspective energy is what I'm getting. And that will be coming from the fact that you will have some anxiety and some worries, and your guard will be up. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Swords and the Two of Swords. These are kind of heavy mental energy, but the Nine of Swords to me is the card of courage, because this is what we do when we think about what can happen and we speculate over the possible outcomes with a tendency to see what is going to happen in a negative way rather than a positive way. And for every negative outcome you can think of, there is the same amount of positive outcomes. But it's choosing to look at those, and it's not always easy. Now, do bear in mind that what you put your attention to will eventually manifest. So it's very important that you practice mindfulness and that you make sure that if you cannot think positively for whatever reason, no judgment here, I go down the rabbit hole all the time, I know what it feels like, at least keep neutral. Because the Two of Swords here talks about being undecisive about something. It talks about having your guard up, protecting yourself for whatever reason. It may well be because someone wounded you before, or it may well be that you feel you don't have enough information to make a decision, and so your guard is up, which is why you have this energy of observation. You are looking at people very closely, you're looking at situations closely, you are analyzing what's going on. That's why I was getting this energy of heavy mental energy. But all of that is not gonna stay, because you end the year with the Four of Wands, which is a beautiful triumphant energy. Wands, as I've explained, the King of Wands is your spirit, your passion, your desire. And the Four of Wands talks about having experienced a period of growth and having something to celebrate. It's a really happy card. For some of you, it may well be a proposal, because someone may, with this Knight of Pentacles, you may be moving in with somebody, or the commitment may come, basically, if you're in a relationship with this mischievous King of Wands. And this may throw you in, anxiety. Oh my God, I didn't know, it's going so fast and I don't know what to do. And boom, proposal. It's that kind of energy for some of you. It's not going to be for everybody, it is for a specific thread. But I had to mention it because it does mean that as well. For others, it's just something to celebrate, a victory over yourself, over your negative thoughts. Something that you thought the outcome would be negative comes out to be a fantastic outcome. You are very surprised by the reaction of people towards it. If, for instance, you had a project and you showed it to them, or you started a new business and boom, it just works. Despite the anxiety, it just works. So if it's not, something to do with love, this can be this kind of energy. Also, if you have decided to relocate, if you've moved, same thing. This is obviously coming with anxiety and worries. But this is showing that this is going to be very, very happy move for you. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. I want to thank you for all the support you gave me this year. And if you are new, thank you for being here. Your time is your most precious commodity. I am very grateful you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a truly wonderful 2023, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.